Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic, the manner in which Bruce Lee tackled martial arts competitions. Now let's look into how his philosophy influenced the thinking of competitions and martial arts in general. Bruce Lee is one of the great minds and achievers in the field of the martial arts due to his unique kinds of thinking. Perhaps one of the most enigmatic fact about him is the fact that his defeat in the tournaments was one of the reasons that he held martial arts tournaments differently. Bruce Lee was different from many of the other martial artists of his time in that he did not view tournaments for what they are competitions but rather as a restriction to the application of martial arts. He thought that in most standard competitions, participants cared more about how they played than how well and how effectively they played. According to him, he did not practice martial arts to be a champion and get a trophy or a medal, but transforming oneself for the better physically and mentality. Bruce was into constant changing strategies and positions in combat. He thought that inherent strategies and determined processes of getting through different fighting styles and moves during the tournaments were too limiting, which were not suitable for combating in real life situations. Rather than naming the rules and points that must be trained, Bruce recommended the overall qualities, calling for individuality. That's why Lee's philosophy, which was win or lose for real, not for show, was so meaningful. He knew that Kung Fu was far from a stage entertainment, but one of the very few ways of fighting according to strict rules. So, to counter this, he founded the martial art of Jeet Kune Do, which was very focused on directness, efficiency, and fluidity, which this one didn't embrace, according to him. Secondly, moreover, Bruce Lee wanted to change something in the process of martial arts training. He argued that practitioners ought to be at liberty to run through several methods and approaches as opposed to specializing in one domain. It also encouraged the social presentation of self that is still important and enabled the expansion of skills about martial arts in general. Bruce's unorthodox approach did not only manifest itself inside the dojo. Each time he was able to use his position in films to address such stereotypes and to bring more encompassing perception of what a martial artist essentially is. In this way, he encouraged millions of people to free themselves from the constraints of a society and to follow the path chosen by them. Thus, the present paper aimed to show that Bruce Lee's unorthodox attitude toward the martial arts competition transformed the notion of contest in martial arts. Today, such key concepts of his as adaptability, real combat, and self-expression remain as relevant for martial artists from all over the world. If you enjoyed our discussion on Bruce Lee and his style of tournaments, then you should like this video, share it, and subscribe for more martial arts content. Thank you, and as always, please look forward to more videos from me.